everyone. Today I'm just heading down to the dealers with the tractor for its 600-hour service. It's gone a little bit past, done about 625 hours, so it's going into, it's not a big service. I think they had all the oils changed in the front axle and the front final drives at 50 hours. So this service is just engine oil and filter, diesel filters. I think there's a transmission filter to replace as well, so just a general check over and get those things checked, or get the oils changed. Well, the engine oil's the main thing, I think. So yeah, so that's what we're doing this morning. And while we're at the dealer's yard, we are collecting a new machine. So I'll show you that when we've got it collected. We're on our way back from the dealers. You can probably see, you might be able to see in the mirror what's on the back of the tractor. We've got this new machine we've collected. So the tractor is all good for another 600 hours now. They've not found any problems on the service, or I sort of knew there weren't any problems anyway, but good. So we'll head home and have a look at this new machine in a bit closer, yeah, a bit closer look. Back home now and got this new machine. So like I say, it's good. I wasn't sure if you could see it in the mirror of the tractor or not just now when I was on the way back, but here it is. So we collected it. I collected it from the dealer down there that the tractor came from, and the tractor had its service as well. So it tied in really taking the tractor down to be serviced, because it saved quite a lot of money on their travelling time, because they charge by the hour for the person coming out to service the tractor both ways, and I think they charge £1.25 a mile as well. So it's 17 miles there and 17 miles back, obviously. So they charge that in travelling both ways and mileage both ways. So it makes sense to take the tractor down there ourselves. So I intended doing that anyway, and it's just worked out right. It's tied in to collect this machine. So hopefully it will be a good machine. We won't be using it yet for several weeks till the cattle come in, but I've wanted to buy one of these for a long time, and we finally got one. So we looked at second-hand ones, and they were quite a lot of money for what they were, and we decided that it would be wise to buy a new one, because the difference between second hand and new was not a big enough amount of money really and there was subsidized finance on the second hand, or on a new one, sorry. So that's what we've decided to do. Teagles, we went down to the factory to see this one when we looked at it, and they have got a new model coming out replacing this. They got an 8200 coming out. It's a bit more sophisticated than this one, but we had a good deal on this one because it was the end of the current model, and this new model's coming out later this autumn, I think. And I know they've been testing it locally on a farm near to us, but we just thought, for what we want to do, this is ideal. We don't intend putting any silage through it. It's all going to be straw only, So yeah, hopefully it'll be all right. And we're not going to run it on this tractor, we're going to run it on the smaller one over there. Hopefully, we haven't had road lights on it 'cause it's an optional extra on a Teagle, so it never goes on the road, or it won't ever go on the road anyway. And like, to bring it home, I put my magnetic wireless lights on. And the only thing we have had, because I looked at a McHale, and that has got road lights and it had a wide angle PTO, so we have had a wide angle PTO put on this one. And so that's really the only difference. I think the main difference between a Teagle and a McHale is the McHale cross beater at the front of the machine is belt driven, so you can engage the PTO and have the fan running or the flywheel running without the cross beater on. So the sort of biggest thing I sort of get from that is that it's more difficult to block up because it doesn't pull any straw in until you turn the cross beater on, so you can get the flywheel up to speed without having to put the cross beater on. But with a Teagle, the cross beater and the flywheel start at the same time when it's all PTO driven, so you just got to make sure that no straw or anything goes in there with it ticking over so it doesn't jam. So but otherwise that's the main difference really. So, and the Teagle factory from here is probably less than, well, it'd be, yeah, as a crow flies, it's probably like 6-7 miles away. So it's nice to be able to buy something that's locally produced. And yeah, so what I'll do is when we get it up and running later on in the year, I'll do a better video on it, showing it working for the first time, and see how we get on. Right, so like I say, that's quite a major investment really, and something that I've got high hopes for making life better in the winter with bedding up and everything. So yeah, so fingers crossed it's as good as we hope it'll be. So thanks for watching that little video, and I'll be back with another video soon.